Alright guys, so here's what I have. Fighting in hockey. Why is it a good thing? First of all, let's cover why it's good. So in hockey, as with any other sport, it's all about getting people in the stands and making money. Fighting increases the crowds, which then increases revenue, which then allows for improvements to be made upon the arena and the player roster. The second one is it punishes those who we refer to in hockey as punishers or bruisers, people that go in there looking to inspire penalties and do damage to the other players. This allows for them to show them that they are in the wrong and to try to show them not to do that again. The second thing, or the third thing we have here is there's kind of an unwritten code that allows the players to release their pent-up aggression. And what this does is it makes it so the game doesn't get out of hand and uncontrollable fights don't pop up. Now, for the evaluation of my argument, I believe that it holds true in and of itself as fact. Overall, it is my opinion that removing fighting from hockey would produce some of the following: sudden bursts of illegal fighting, decreased revenue, decreased attendance, and to be honest, without fighting, hockey would be less fun to watch. So why is it bad, you ask? The counter argument to my argument is first and foremost injuries and crazies. By this I mean physical and mental injuries could be accrued during a fight, such as concussions, superficial injuries such as cuts, broken bones. These could all occur due to a fight. However, it's not very often. The second one is kids. So kids could be influenced by the fights and want to have fights of their own. This in turn could lead to kids getting injured. The third thing is that a lot of people believe that it tends to glorify violence. I don't know if that's true in my opinion, but it is the going excuse. Now, my evaluation of the argument is that it does hold true in the sense for some of them. I have seen kids in the Pee Wee leagues acting out and fighting. It does cause concussions and superficial injuries as well as the mental injuries that I had mentioned before. But a lot of this, with the right attention, can be mitigated or eliminated. So the fallacies of my argument for fighting is that fighting will not always stop this further aggression at home or on the ice. Also, the players may think that someone deserves the fight, but it could have been wrong from their perspective. Therefore, it would just be a pointless fight. Fighting too much can also get in the way of the game itself. I know that I've watched a few games where they were fighting so much that it almost wasn't worth watching. And in very rare occasions, I like it if you get a chance, look at the I think it was Barry Melrose fight. He took off his shoe and beat up somebody in the crowd. It can get pretty aggressive for the crowd as well. But then you look at teams like Boston. For most sports, when they lose a game, they go crazy. And the fallacies of not fighting is hockey is already a dangerous sport. There's already going to be violence on the ice in the form of just legal play. And people are going to get injured. I've seen it 1,000 times. There's also less violence off of the ice when they can express it on the ice. I've noticed in a lot of other sports, you often see abusive spouses. And that's something that I have yet to see in the league, except once with Varlamov. He was the goalie for the Colorado Avalanche. Also, I've never seen a fatal fight. The closest thing to fatal I've seen in a hockey game is there was a game that I saw that the goalie accidentally got his neck sliced by a skate when a player was checked and ended up going vertical. And also for the kids argument, kids can pick up this violence anywhere. Look at all the video games we have today. I don't think it's fair to blame things for kids being violent if their parents are teaching them right. So my conclusion is that fighting, like many other aspects of any sport, has its pros and cons. But unlike most, I find that fighting in hockey depends on those who watch it. Some hate it, some love it. What we should keep in mind is that the league currently has it legal, and it's played out pretty well over the many years we've had hockey. So we should just let them keep that at their level, see how it goes from there. If fighting becomes illegal in the future, I wouldn't mind it. If it stays legal, I wouldn't mind it. Thank you guys. You have a wonderful day.